We're in San Diego for our spring McGee Co shoot, and we happen to be at our Crestview project that we designed a few years ago. This is the perfect place to take you behind the scenes for this home that feels very California, but with traditional and coastal influences. In this episode, I'll show you how to bring in new life and character into your home this season. Let's start with our new Alberta chair. I love this chair for so many different reasons. There's a lot of detail happening in the design. This is a great way to add that personality to a modern space because the overall effect still feels simple and classic, but when you dive into the details, there's a lot of detail that's going to bring character to your space. I love a gingham. I have professed my love for gingham many, many times. We've got a hint of red, and that's a great way to add life to your space as well. I'm standing on our fernwood rug. A rug really adds warmth, but then choosing that traditional motif can create like a nice juxtaposition against really simple forms in the bones of your home. It's a hand knot, so you're getting the highest quality. You look at it immediately and know that you could have this for years and years and years to come. So that again speaks to adding character to your home because you're picking pieces that have a lot of staying power. I think you often see leather tones in home spaces that are cognac, but we've got this really beautiful dune color, and I love it because it doesn't read too orange and it just blends in really seamlessly. This is a good example of a more modern piece that sets really well with more traditional pieces. We've launched our Ambrose collection this season, and I'm really excited about it because all of the pieces that we design, they have a really simple effect, but then you dive in and you find that there's so much thought and detail behind every single part of the piece. When we're designing cabinets, I'm always thinking about how it can apply to furniture. And so that's what we've done here. We have a home that we're designing right now, and we're designing this beautiful oak bookcase. And I knew I wanted to translate that to furniture. And so you get that detail here. And I love a light natural oak, but this is one step warmer so that you can add that warmth and character to your home. But the great thing about this honey color is that it pairs really well with lighter and darker tones. Over here, we have our new Winthrop sofa. I mean, I always say I'm excited about all of our pieces, but I'm really excited about this shape. We worked really hard to create a shape that felt both contemporary and soft. I want you to look at that piece and know that you can sit on it and lounge on it for a long time. I think that this is one of the greatest tips for anyone who ever has the potential of getting something on their sofa. This is that fabric. This is a taupe stripe fabric, and perennials is like the gold standard of outdoor fabric. It feels like indoor fabric, but it functions like outdoor fabric. So it's very cleanable. I think these pillows are a really great example of how to bring more charm to a modern space. We're mixing like cross stitch and jacquard details. We have a check and a block print. All of this pattern mixing and some of these kind of vintage nostalgic styles, they still work against the clean lines of this space, but it's just choosing a few select moments to add those really heavy, charming details. And pillows are a great way to do that, as well as decorative accessories. And even though we're styling this for the spring McGee Co collection, I think that adding depth is always really important to ground a space. And we've got this great earth tone on the textile. We're getting a subtle floral that has a romantic quality to it to tie in with some of these really charming details on the pillows. But I think the depth and how tonal the artwork is allows it to not dominate all of the other florals that we've added. We designed this kitchen years ago, and I love that it still feels classic and fresh today, where function meets character. And that is all about choosing materials that will stand the test of time. And I think that one of the most classic combinations is white, wood, and deep blue. And we've carried that into the selections that we've used for styling. These are our Alberta stools. I'm really excited about this stool because I know in my own home, we spend a lot of time at our kitchen island. It looks like the type of seat that you could pull up and just sit at your island for hours. Another thing that makes this kitchen feel so timeless is the use of brass. Having that really warm classic material against the cool tone of the blue is very striking. And we've tied that in with our new Kipling pendant. So this is a drum shade. It comes in 2 sizes and it has this really cool connection detail on the down rod. It has this little ball finial that ties in with what's happening here, and then it has a glass diffuser on the bottom. It is that extra detail that creates a really soft glow, but it also gives it a more designer look because we've taken that extra time and attention so that when you're sitting down at your kitchen island or at your dining table and you look up, you see not an exposed bulb, but this really pretty glass. Because dining rooms don't have as many layers as maybe a living room, every single piece has the opportunity to be the star of the show. So a lot of thought and intention needs to go into each of those selections. This is our new Phipps dining table, and this also comes in a coffee table and a desk. It's a really beautiful collection, and you're still getting a sleek but detailed look. And we've paired this with our new Etienne dining chairs. And I could talk about these all day long because I love the shape so much, and we have shown it here in the gingham fabric. I am obsessed. You're getting pattern and charm on a modern shape. It's a perfect blend of all the things that I love. We've styled the table and chairs with our Campanella rug. This is a fan favorite and one of my favorites as well. To complement our dining look, we have several new tabletop pieces. This is our Elix tablecloth, and it is so gorgeous. Our Aiden dishware, it currently comes in a white gloss. We are now offering it in this matte, kind of soft green gray tone, and it has a little fleck throughout. I'm really excited about this napkin design. I know it's a napkin, but the floral is so pretty. And this cute rattan oval ring napkin holder is a really great complement. This placemat is so cool. It has a neutral tone on the edges with this kind of very, very subtle scallop. Again, we're building a look here. I love that you're getting the green tying in with the green plates, and then the floral on the napkin, and then always a natural woven texture somewhere. That's a very signature McGee look. Last but not least, these little coupe glasses. They are made from recycled glass, and so it's a beautiful glass quality, but recycled glass has a subtle green to it as well, and so you can see a theme forming throughout this collection. In this home, our clients wanted a built-in bar area, but I think you can imagine how this styling could translate to a buffet space as well. When you're styling dining surfaces, really think in terms of serving pieces as decor so that they make sense in the context of the space, but also they're really functional because you can use them and it acts as additional storage for all of your beautiful serving pieces. And then we've layered artwork. If you have a sloped ceiling, look for an opportunity to layer your artwork so it follows that same angle. I'm really, really excited about these new sconces. They are uplighting, so you're getting a different wash on your walls. The light hitting this sconce really shows off its beautiful shape. You could add sconces instead of lamps if you have a furniture piece with additional room on each side of the artwork, and it would work really well. I love to add hints of femininity like this in an otherwise modern space. You get the drama of the dark countertop and the dark cabinets here and a lot of moody elements, but then adding that softness in just really creates that tension that I love when selecting accent pieces. At the end of a long winter, I just want to peel back all the things that I've been adding to my bed and give myself a fresh start. And we use our bedding every single night, so it's really important, and you want it to feel good and a place where you can just recharge. I love this space that we've created for our spring shoot because it just feels light and airy, but there's still a lot of layer and detail happening with how we've created this primary bed look. So I'm gonna help kind of just dissect all of these layers for you. Our new Mercer duvet. It's a nice change up if you're not wanting a basic white duvet, but you're still wanting something that feels light and soft. It's woven, and then a frayed edge. We have folded that on top of this block print quilt. We have worked so hard over the years to get just the softest block print quilts. And the reason I love a block print quilt so much is because you're getting pattern, and usually they're reversible. And this one is reversible, where you get one pattern that's light, this vine stripe on one side, and then a heavier pattern on this side. This is our Clausen sheet. Easily one of our top sellers. Everyone loves them. They're my favorite sheets. They're just really soft and dreamy. I promise you that you'll love them. I love a soft and lightweight blanket for spring. You can see this really beautiful weave here. It gives you the optionality of kind of adding some weight to your sheet, adds another texture, and with the two prints here, I wanted to go solid. I also want to point out that I'm all about mixing whites and creams together. I do this all year round, but I think it's especially relevant in spring and summer. That's what I'm wearing today. Don't have to worry that they don't match. I actually think it adds interest to a really light and tonal look. We could have paired this really dark for fall and winter, and it would look beautiful. And now we're going soft and light for spring and summer. Bolsters are one of my favorite ways to finish off a bed look. We've done this here with an eclectic mix on the pillows, but I want to show you that you can see here that you could finish off our Barnes pillows with a bolster, or you could take these and do two symmetrical pillows here and then finish it off. This roll shape is just a really good way to finish off your pillow look on your bed. On the nightstand, we did a honed black granite, and I love that you're getting a stone finish on the top, which feels very high end. You're adding some depth, and it's a really nice contrast against what's happening below. It has these same details on the legs that the coffee table does. At the foot of the bed, we've styled our Skeletta bench. One of my favorite pieces that we carry at McGee Co. I have this at the bottom of my stairs, and I love that we've styled this at the foot of a bed so you can see just how versatile it is. It works with this king size here, but it will also work with a queen size bed as well. We finished off this primary bedroom look with a chaise in the corner. This is our Clements chaise, and I love to be able to put a chair that you can lounge in. But I love that the velvet is a nice play off of the linens and lighter textures that we have happening on the bed, paired with our new Sussex mirror that has this really pretty gold beading detail and just gives it kind of a glam quality in the corner. And this doesn't have a huge footprint, and so I think if you can carve out a space that works in your bedroom, it is a great moment for relaxing. I love to look for creative ways to style a guest bedroom so that anyone can feel welcome. They pose a unique challenge in that you don't have one single point of inspiration or one guest using the space. I am going more for inviting and cozy in a guest bedroom than I am a stately retreat, which is the goal in a primary bedroom. It means that I often do a little bit lower headboard. I don't always pick the largest, tallest one, maybe like I would for a primary bedroom. And then there's opportunity to style above with artwork to add personality. This is our new peregrine bed. I think that this would look great in a primary bedroom as well. However, I think it makes a great guest bedroom bed, and it's low enough that you can style above with a large piece of artwork that could be a bit more playful. I am a huge tennis fan. I'm not any good at it, but I do love tennis and that style and culture. And we created this piece of artwork inspired from vintage tennis rackets and a big scale so that they'd make a statement. We went with a long-standing favorite, the McKenna nightstand. They are great in any space. We've used them in kid spaces, primary bedrooms, and styled in a guest bedroom. I liked that the navy blue tied in with our new Devereaux rug that has this really beautiful navy border. I also like blue as a choice for a guest bedroom because I think the choice in a primary is often to go with a stained wood nightstand, and this is an opportunity to kind of mix it up in your home. If you don't have room for a dresser, this is a great solution because you have 3 drawers. When designing a bed look, I always want layer, but I think it's especially important in a guest space to add a lot of layers so that guests can choose their preference according to how much weight or the style of the blanket that they like to sleep with. I love this bedding. It has a dark green stitch on this double flange detail around the edge, which I think looks so sophisticated. And what I love about it is that it's a deep green, but it could go with anything. Really beautiful pillows here that are just solid and stripes, but I could have gone with a very romantic, girly floral and it would be adorable. This is a great bedding for versatility. And it's really soft to the touch. I typically coordinate my shams with my duvet. And then here's where we get into the layering. So I paired the duvet and shams with this Carnell waffle blanket. I am obsessed with waffle weaves because I think that they're so light and airy and textural. This is a perfect weight to go under the duvet so that you're getting the soft sheet against your body and then it kind of weighs down the sheet if you want it to. And then you can add a fluffy duvet over the top. Sheets and duvets are often kind of a flatter material, and this helps break up that flatness and add a lot of interest and texture. I love the way it looks from the top view, but also when you're walking into the room, it is a really nice profile look. This is our new Prescott coverlet, and I just want to show you the backside because it's just as beautiful. I was in love with cross-stitch details, and we developed this pillow, and I fell in love with it and knew it needed to be a coverlet as well. I want you to go up close here and see the cute stitching throughout. I think it has kind of a folksy look, but in a really modern way, which is very much where design is at right now, is taking those nostalgic details and making them feel really fresh. For our pillow combination on this bed, we leaned into coordinating with the green detail on our duvet and started with our Norton pillows. I love these. I think that even through the camera, you can see how luxe this linen is. It feels just like relaxed and easygoing. So you can see that it's a little bit different in the shade. So you're getting subtle detail and interest. It feels organic and it makes a great back pillow so that you can layer patterns in front of it. So I've got my solid, my stripe, and my floral, which is a no-fail combination to your pillows. Solid, stripe, floral. It works every time. We finished off the foot of the bed with our new Latimer bench. It is the cutest gingham fabric that we developed. This is exclusive to McGee Co. It's this elongated gingham and it comes in a tan and a dark brown color. It's perfect at the foot of the bed or in an entryway. Throw your jacket, pile up your stuff as a guest. It's been so fun to walk through our Crestview project again with all reimagined styling, and I hope you enjoyed it and feel inspired to refresh and renew your own space.